Riverton was a small town, nestled in the heart of the countryside, where life moved at a slower pace. It was quiet and peaceful. Everyone knew everyone, and the sense of community was strong. The heart of Riverton was its high school, a place where dreams were nurtured and futures were shaped. The Riverton Raiders were their basketball team, a symbol of hope and pride for the town. The Raiders hadn't seen much success. They were the underdogs, often overshadowed by bigger, better-funded teams. The team lacked resources and wins. Their equipment was outdated, and their facilities were far from state-of-the-art. But the spirit of the town never died. The residents of Riverton were passionate and unwavering in their support. They yearned for a winning team, one that could bring glory to their small town and make them proud. This year there was a buzz in the air. Whispers of change and hope filled the streets. A new coach, Mike Thompson, arrived. He was a man with a vision and a plan. He brought a new energy, a spark that ignited the team's passion and determination. Coach Thompson was a former college player with a wealth of experience and knowledge. He knew what it took to win. His training sessions were intense, pushing the players to their limits. More importantly, he knew how to inspire. His words resonated with the players, filling them with a newfound belief in themselves and their abilities. Coach Thompson was a man on a mission. He saw potential in the Raiders. He knew these boys had heart. They just needed guidance. He instilled discipline and hard work. Practices were tough but rewarding. He emphasized teamwork. He wanted them to play as one. He knew this was more than basketball. This was about building character. The boys started to believe in themselves. They saw a leader in Coach Thompson. He was their mentor, their guide. Sam was the point guard. He was small but quick. He came from a broken home. Basketball was his escape. Jake was the shooter. He was tall and lanky. He struggled with self-confidence. He needed to find his voice. Tim was the center. He was strong and athletic. He was carrying the weight of his family's expectations. He needed to learn to play for himself. These three players were the core of the team. Section 4. Building a team brick by brick. The start was bumpy. Old habits die hard. Egos clashed. Tempers flared. Coach Thompson saw the cracks. He knew he had to act fast. He implemented a buddy system. Players were paired up. They had to support each other. He introduced trust-building exercises. They did team-building activities off the court. Slowly, things began to change. They started to bond. They learned to trust each other. They were becoming a team. Section 5. A loss that ignited a fire. The first game arrived. The Raiders fought hard. They had trained for months, pushing their limits, and now it was time to put everything to the test. The energy in the arena was electric, with fans cheering and the pressure mounting. They played with heart. Every pass, every shot, every defensive move was executed with determination, but they fell short. The final buzzer sounded, echoing the end of their efforts. The scoreboard showed a narrow loss. Just a few points separated them from victory. It was a hard pill to swallow. Disappointment filled the locker room. Heads were down, and the air was thick with silence. Coach Thompson walked in. He saw their despair, the weight of the loss heavy on their shoulders, but he also saw their spirit. He knew this was a defining moment for the team. He gave a powerful speech. His words cut through the silence, igniting a spark in their hearts. He reminded them of their journey, the countless hours of practice, the sacrifices, the camaraderie they had built. He told them this loss was not the end. It was a lesson, a stepping stone to greater things. It was a new beginning. The fire within them was reignited, stronger than ever before. They were ready to rise again. Section 6. The road ahead, paved with determination. The Riverton Raiders knew that the path to success was not going to be easy. It was going to be filled with challenges, obstacles, and moments of doubt. But they were ready to face it all head-on. His words resonated deeply within each player. The team was energized, their spirits lifted. They were ready to work harder than ever before, to push their limits and break through barriers. They practiced with a new intensity, a fire in their eyes that hadn't been there before. They pushed each other to improve, to be better than they were the day before. Every drill, every play was executed with precision and determination. The recent loss had lit a fire within them, a burning desire to prove themselves. The journey ahead was long and arduous, but the Riverton Raiders were ready to tackle it with unwavering resolve. They had a new coach who believed in them, a new spirit that united them, and a new dream that fueled their ambition. They were the underdogs, often underestimated. but they were ready to rise above the expectations. They were ready for their shot at glory, ready to seize the moment and make it their own. The Riverton Raiders were not just playing for victory, they were playing to prove that with determination and hard work, anything is possible.